All right, let's look at homework 16, problem number 4. All right, so we want to find the work done by the force given here, and in moving an object from 0, 1 to 0, 0 along the following 3 different paths. All right, so work can be found. Remember that the work is just integral over the path, whatever the path, so let's call the path say P. All right, then F times dot product with dr. All right, so this is going to be, in this case, so integral over the path. Right, this dot product with dx comma dy, so it's just simply 2xy minus 3 dx plus x squared dy. Right, then this becomes pretty much the same problem as problem number 3, so I'm not gonna do all the way, but that'll get you started. Right, straight line. Right, so let's say if you have straight line, so that means that you have the x-axis here and y-axis here. All right, then it's going to go from 1, 0, so which is right here, to 0, 1, which is up here. All right, so we're talking about going from this point to that point on a straight line like that. Right, so the equation of this straight line is easy to find. So y equals y-intercept is 1 and slope is -1. Right, so you can just do that, and x is going from, so x is going from start from 1 and end with 0. Right, so we can just do try to evaluate that using this this line. I think you can do that. All right, for the circular path, so part B. Right, so this is a little different. So starting point and ending point is exactly the same. Right, so you're gonna go from 1, 0 to 0, 1. Right, but you are going along a circular path, so it's gonna be along the unit circle. Right, so we can use a parametric equation. So here x equals so 1 times cosine of theta, and y equals sine of theta. Right, so where theta goes from, so theta starts from 0, and then so angle is 0 here, angle is pi over 2, so it's going to be pi over 2. Right, then you can evaluate that using this parametric equation. Right, so lines parallel to x-axis. Right, so what you can do is you can probably take this path. Right, so let's draw a picture. Right, so here's the x-axis, sorry, y-axis, this is x-axis. All right, so you want to go from here 1, 0 to 0, 1. Right, so the path you can probably take is start from here. Right, then go along the y-axis, and then go along the x-axis, or actually parallel to x-axis. Right, so you can see that here, along here, x equals 1. Right, along here y equals 1. Right, so then the work is going to be, right, along this line there is no change in x value, so we can ignore this part of it because dx is going to be 0, so we can focus on this part. But the x here is 1 along this line, so it's going to be 1 squared dy, and y is 0 to 1. All right, and along this path, right, there is no change in y value, so we can ignore this second part, but we still have to do that. but along this path y equals 1, so you will have integral, right? And let's see, so y equals 1, so you have 2x minus 3, right, dx, and x, it goes from 1 to 0. Then you can just evaluate that, right? That's it. I hope that this will get you guys going.